7:30, time for the Monday edition of People in Your Neighborhood. This morning, a special edition as we get geared up for the 14th annual Tyler Wilcox Memorial Guns and Hoses Blood Drive. Gets underway today. In the studio with me today, Abby Arneson from Vitalent, who I have been talking to an email, and she said, be prepared for Monday. So I've been doing my best, Abby.
I was going to say, you kind of have to know what you're... This whole crew right now, they're quiet. They normally aren't this quiet.
I told Abby, I said I consider myself warned. Is also in the studio, and we'll get introductions and everything, members of the Guns and members of the Hoses.
Dylan Dowling with the Highway Patrol.
Sam Sambucci with the Pier PD.
Steve Hotelling with the U.S. Marshals.
Paula Tronmold with Pier Fire.
Ian Paul with Pier Fire.
And there you go. Thank you so much. Okay, so Guns against the Hoses. Friendly competition, blood drive, of course, gets underway today. Fort Pier Fire Station, 11:30. Who's going to win?
Guns.
Hoses.
The patience. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
We joke, but yeah.
Pick a side, Abby.
I'm not going to pick a side. Don't.
Go ahead and come on up to the mic.
Don't. There's
And
too much pressure.
Give us all the specific details anybody might need to know that doesn't know. There's a few different things this year as far as the first day location, first of all.
Well, it's actually the location. We've been at the fire station, you know, for years, but we flipped it to Mondays. So today we're there from 11:30 until 6 at the Fort Pier Fire Station. And so if people, you don't need to have an appointment. You can just walk on in. But if somebody does want to schedule an appointment, or if they have questions about donating, they can give us a call at 1-800-996-3688.
How many people make appointments? A lot, or most people walk in? Just
For
curious.
this blood drive, it's kind of 50-50.
About 50-50?
Yeah, and what we see is a lot of people that donate for the first time, you know, which is really cool. And that's one thing. We have a lot of really loyal donors that donate all year long here.
Yeah.
But one of the things that's really cool is that a lot of people come out for the very first time, and I think a lot of it has to do with these guys behind me, guys and gals, because it's a fun atmosphere, and it's the holiday, and I think you said it, Sam, it's a great gift to give to somebody.
Absolutely.
I'll be a first time. You don't need any money to be able to give this gift.
Absolutely. That's a good thing to point out. Last year, 43 first-timers.
I know, and I want to beat
Shout
it.
out.
We've never gone over 50, and I think we can.
But
so.
shout out to the 43. Come on back.
Exactly.
Bring your friends. Bring your family. And let's double that.
Exactly.
How about 86 for the first-timers today?
Oh, my gosh, I would take it.
Or during the 3 days. Of course, this goes for the 3 days.
I know.
By the way, if you want to follow along with the video, along with the audio, you can go to KGFX YouTube channel. We're live right now, and we'll keep that posted up for you all. So I guess who was going to win again?
Oh,
Hoses.
The Hoses are going to take this one this year.
Hoses are going to take this one now.
The trophy's been gone too long, for a year.
We need to keep it for one more year at least.
Guns says one more year. Well, just one more, and then maybe. So last year it was Guns with the win, 196 to 157, for a grand total of 354 units of blood, which is awesome in itself.
That wasn't just, I'm sorry, I got to keep bringing it up. That wasn't just a little win. That was a big win.
That was actually a blowout.
Because the year before, it was one donor.
Wow.
The year before that was
Hoses
just
won
2
by
or 3.
one. Yeah, so it's always been really close, but last year, I don't know what it was.
There's a lot of law enforcement in this community, and that's what happens when you bring them all in.
There's more fire. Everybody, it seems, has, you know.
So
and they have the donation center at a fire station.
Yeah.
If that's not home cooking, I don't know.
Well, that's why we
Let's be
switched
honest.
That helps. I'm going to tell you that does help.
Let me ask Hoses, what happened last year? What was the reason for the 196 to 157 blowout?
We just got outflanked last year. We're not going to let that happen again this year. So I'm not sure what their secret weapon was last year. They've used little kids in the past and different things like that, but I'm not sure. I seen that one of the law enforcement officers brought their kid to the radio station this morning, so I know where this is already going. So.
Right. You know what y'all should bring? Puppies.
Yeah, well.
Puppies and kitties and unicorns.
Yeah.
Well, we did have our puppy save earlier a couple weeks ago or a week ago, so
Absolutely.
it's a big thing.
But it benefits so many people. Tell us, Abby, where does the blood go? Who does it benefit? from this blood drive?
You know, by talent, which a lot of people aren't used to hearing, we used to be United Blood Services, but we are the second largest blood bank in the country. And so we literally are now coast to coast. And the thing about donating blood is, you know, you don't just stay in your own community. We all travel, and things happen anywhere and everywhere, and we all have family everywhere. So when people donate, it first stays here to make sure that our hospitals and our patients are all taken care of. And once all of ours are taken care of, then it can go anywhere. You know, I just got an email late last night about a little girl in Florida with a very rare blood type and a disease, and the call has gone out across the entire country. And 1 unit of blood, they've only found 3 that matched her, and 1 unit came from the Dakotas.
Fantastic.
So
So you
it
never
goes
know.
to patients that are in need.
You never know. Really.
You never know, and that's the case. I mean, nobody wants to, you know, I keep going back to Tyler, and I looked at, Jerry brought a scrapbook last night to the fire station when we were setting up, and, you know, nobody wants to have a child that goes through what Tyler went through, or a loved one. And, you know, the thing about it is that he needed so much blood, and it was there. And the thing that always just blows me away is that the very first blood drive was not anybody else's idea, it was Tyler's.
Yeah,
and that's what's really cool.
Give us Tyler's story, just maybe the short
I'm going to pass that along to, I'm looking at Dowling right here, because they were friends, and so I'm going to let you talk about that.
It would have been our sophomore year of high school. Tyler was diagnosed with cancer, and then slowly progressed from there. We started the blood drive, I think would have been our freshman year of college back in 2005-06 time frame. I think the first year you guys said like 54 pints of blood.
I think it was like 54 or 56, yeah, for the very first.
Respectable kickoff.
Like she said, this was all Tyler's idea. He wanted to try and give back to the community that was giving him so much. It's just expanded from there. I think the first year there was really no guns and hoses, and then we kind of got it going.
Yeah, and you know, it's the people behind me that have, in the community, that have really made it. We couldn't do this without everybody, all the first responders that help, and you know, it's a team. They can look on our Facebook page and follow it along, and if you just put in Tyler Wilcox or Guns and Hoses, it'll pop up, and you can see it takes a whole group of us to put it on, and that's why it's grown. And I mean, you think about, you know, if we can make our goal, it's 300 more than the very first one. That's pretty darn cool.
That is absolutely fantastic. Now, my notes that you gave me, Abby, 70 hospitals in the Dakotas need over 500 units of blood a day to meet the needs of Dakota hospitals.
A day.
A day, 500 units.
Yeah, and you know what happens is you have, you know, we have blood drives that, you know, we've already had to cancel in North Dakota because of the weather, or, you know, you get half of what you're expecting because of something that happens. And so, you know, we've been really fortunate here. We've never lost anything. I think one of the very first ones, you know, a 3-day one, we had to end early for weather, but we've been really fortunate. So.
And the forecast looks good this year.
I know, it's cold, but that doesn't bother us. We're tough people.
Yeah, cold's on. That's just okay, but no precipitation. So 3 days. Today kicks off at 11:30 at Fort Pierre Fire Station till what, 6?
Yep, till 6.
And then where's the other 2? Tomorrow and Wednesday.
Tomorrow and Wednesday we then move it to Pierre, and we're at Faith Lutheran, and that's just up on Euclid. And you know, it's so easy. You know, these guys will tell you. It's such an easy thing to do.
It's easy.
It really is. You know, don't you think?
Oh, yes. It doesn't take much time either.
No. You just need to be healthy, 16 years of age. If you're 16 and 17, you need a signed parental consent form. And otherwise, you come in, an appointment, that's great. If not, just walk on in, and we'll get you signed up, and lots of good food, always.
Bring an ID.
Yeah, bring an ID.
Yeah, bring your ID. And so how long of a time investment is it to come out?
You know, I would say give it about an hour, just to be on the safe side.
Which is very reasonable.
It really is, you know, and it's an hour to, I'm not a first responder. I don't do what these guys do, guys and gals, but, you know, this is one thing that you can do, and you can help 3 patients. 1 pint of blood helps 3 patients.
Yeah, a lot of people this season of giving, and just maybe don't have a lot to give financially. You know, it's just, well,
This is a great way to do it. I mean, we all know everybody's been touched by tragedy in some way or form around this community.
Yeah.
This community's great at giving. I know Abby's goal is, what, 365?
365.
I'd like personally to see us hit over the 400.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It would.
It just, I mean, that would, yeah. So that and more first-time donors. I mean, I know that we have it in us, so it's a great goal.
Little incentive here to be early.
I know.
Every,
throw it out.
Every donor receives a free T-shirt, but only while supplies last.
Yeah, no, but I'm prepared for, I always prepare for more. I always prepare for more. So we have a lot of T-shirts.
But
so.
you want
and
to
they're cool T-shirts.
Get there early.
Yeah.
You know, for your best shot,
so.
just in case. Who's going to win again? I forgot. I couldn't hear you before. Guns and Hoses. So last year, 196 to 157. Guns have owned the trophy for a year, and we'll put that picture up in on the Facebook page and on our website as well and everything. And of course, you can find Tyler Wilcox Memorial Guns and Hoses Blood Drive is the name of the Facebook page and the event page and all that, so you can go there.
It's a mouthful, but it's worth it.
Yeah, if you type in Tyler Wilcox, it'll get you there.
Yeah.
It'll drop down. And, of course, you can go to vitalent.org, learn more about the organization.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so do you want to thank some sponsors? Because that's part of what makes it all happen.
I know. I think probably the easiest way that I can do it is to show the back of my shirt for those on YouTube. But no, you know, our major sponsors are you guys, which we couldn't do it without you.
And by the way, we will be out there all 3 days with the cruiser, and we'll provide the music, and we'll be broadcasting, doing some call-ins. So tune in to any of the Dakota Radio Group radio stations.
Exactly.
For updates. We'll be talking to Abby and folks that are in the studio right now and get updates.
It's a lot of fun, and we have Beck Motors and Gateway and, you know, Delta Dental and First National Bank, and we just have, like last night we had a huge meal catered by Guadalajara's. I mean, it's fantastic. We have so much help.
It takes a village.
It really does.
So 3 days, recapping. Today, it kicks off Fort Pierre Fire Station, 11:30 to 6. Then tomorrow and Wednesday at Pierre Faith Lutheran Church, 2 different, 11:30 till 6 again tomorrow, and then new hours on Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So come on out. Every donor gets a free T-shirt while supplies last.
Exactly. And Wednesday, like you said, they are new hours, so a lot of people wanted morning hours, so ask and you shall receive.
There you go.
Come on out.
Come on out. Who's going to win? I'm sorry.
The patience.
Yeah.
The patience win.
There you go. Well, I appreciate you guys getting up and coming on in and all you do. Besides this, too, our first responders. We love our first responders, and this is just another reason to love you all. 14th Annual Tyler Wilcox Memorial Guns and Hoses Blood Drive happening today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Come on out. Let the fun, life-saving begin,
It
right?
is. Yep.
All right.
There you go. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
People in your neighborhood, special edition. There you go. Come on out. No precipitation. It's not going to snow. It's supposed to snow. It didn't snow. So there you go. It's like fate for you to come out. 14th Annual Tyler Wilcox Memorial Guns and Hoses Blood Drive today, 11:30 to 6, Fort Pierre Fire Station. Hope to see you there. People in your neighborhood, brought to you this time each Monday through Friday by Lee Real Estate, owner-broker Meredith Lee, and Country Carpet and Flooring.